Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am KohitsuGZ, and in this video we're doing a long overdue video. This is actually going to be a class explanation for the pirate class. So I didn't get a chance to do it when the pirate class actually came out last month. I was kind of just a bit busy and kind of completely forgot to do it, but better late than never. But in this case, I want to go into this particular class. So going in right over here, going into your class section, you're going to see right up here an explanation for this particular class. So if you remember, the pirate is actually going to be a combination of two different classes. So you're going to need at least a level 50 warrior and a level 50 thief in order to actually have the pirate. Now the pirate is going to be described as fighting bravely. This indomitable warrior protects his companions while taunting the enemy. So the soul slots for the pirate are going to fit the warrior and thief classes. So yellow is of course going to be for warrior, blue is going to be for thieves. So slot 1 is going to be yellow, slot 2 is going to be yellow or blue, slot 3 is going to be any color, and then slot 4 is going to be blue. Now, your weapons of expertise, you can actually see up here. So the weapons of expertise are going to be axes, daggers, spears, and boomerangs. And the important stats are actually going to be mainly strength, agility, and durability for this particular class. Mainly because, let's see, warrior actually uses a lot of strength and then also durability as well. Then also you have your thief, which actually very important stat is going to be agility for your thief. So that's actually going to be very good. So in this case, what I want to do is explain going back. So I believe I've gone over the class ability before, but again, I'm going to explain it again. So again, going back here, we're going to have the class ability, which is going to be called Iatsu, which is going to be pretty much kind of literal translation, or best translation I think for this case is going to be Intimidation. So what this does is that when the pirate takes weapon, physical technique, or spell damage, they have a chance to intimidate the enemy. So every time the enemy loses its fighting spirit, the activation rate of intimidation goes down. So what I want to do is go over some of the pirate abilities in battle, of course. So starting off, let's see, over here somewhere. Alright, go here. So the first ability I want to go over, actually what I'll do is I'll start with the level 10 ability. That's going to be Daibogil, which means great defense. So what that does is that it costs 10 MP, and then all attack damage taken in is reduced by 90%, like this. Then over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use Shinkuha. So Shinkuha is actually going to be learned at level 15, costs 9 MP. It's a martial art that cuts through the air, and this attack does 120% boggy physical technique damage to all enemies, like this. So this is an attack that we've seen before using other weapons. And that right there was the Intimidation ability, or special ability for this class. So as you can see here, the mechanized warrior has been intimidated by 1 rank. Then for here, we're going to actually show you an ability we've seen before. This is going to be Iron Cutter. So this is actually something that we see our paladins do. So what this does is that it will chip, while chipping away at the enemy armor. This attack does 210% weapon damage to one enemy with a chance of lowering its defenses, like this. So this ability is learned at level 25, and it costs 15 MP. Then as you can see there, the amount of damage that this particular pirate took was only 10, so that's actually very different from the amount of damage that this particular pirate took in, and also activated Intimidation. Then from the iron cutter that we saw that this pirate just did, you can see that the ghoul actually has its defense lowered. Then we're also going to have Onomatsuri, which is going to be Axe Frenzy. So this is also something that the Paladin does as well. So what this does is that it deals 170% weapon damage to all enemies within the swing's range, like this. And again, Intimidation activated. So now with this one, what I want to do is another ability that is called War Cry. So what War Cry is learned at level 40, and what this does costs 12 MP. The pirate inspires themselves, and the pirate raises their weapon and physical technique damage. So like this, so it's a buff. Now for here, I want to go back to pretty much the first skill that the pirate learns. So that's going to be Hoko, which is going to be Roar. So I believe I've shown this to you before. So what this does is, with the roar of a savage beast, all enemies with the Intimidation status effect on them gets it lifted. But depending on the level of the Intimidation, it makes them greatly lose their fighting spirit. So like this. So again, as you can see, the ghoul, the robber rabbit, and also the mechanized warrior, they actually have their fighting spirit has gone down for pretty much just one turn. It depends on the level, the amount of Intimidation that they actually do have on them. So that's pretty much going to be it for the pirate itself. I don't think there's anything else, so I'm just going to actually do auto battle. Let's see how much damage I do here. So yeah, I think definitely that increased, the amount of damage did increase for this particular pirate for the supernova. So that's pretty much actually everything for the pirate. There isn't a whole lot of, in terms of new attacks, a lot of the stuff that we've seen is things we've seen before. For example, you're going to have, let's see. So for example, the Tekozan we've seen before with our Paladin. The Onomatsuri we've seen again with our Paladin. The Shinkuha we've seen with the Black Stormclaw. That particular weapon actually does have this ability. So there really isn't anything else new to actually go over with the pirate, but pretty much the new stuff that we do have is going to be the Roar, the Great Defense, and the War Cry. That's pretty much it. And then Roar is going to be learned at level 1. It's a starting skill, and it's going to cost 32 MP. So that's going to be it for the pirate class. I will be leveling this class up to 70 definitely. I actually have stopped leveling this particular class because I've been actually leveling up my basic classes since there is an actual event going on to level all the basic classes to 55 with 50% experience bonuses for field battles, so I've actually been doing that quite a bit and have been neglecting my pirate class, but once I'm done with that, I'll definitely be going back to my pirates. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. Could be a short video in terms of this class explanation, but I think that's going to be it. I think I've showed pretty much everything. One more thing that I do want to mention, I will be doing a class explanation on the level 70 abilities for all the classes once I get all the classes up to level 70. So expect a video coming in the future. Definitely in the future, but I will make it. But I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.